Rich Warren here, sales engineer at LucidLink. Today, I'm going to show you how you can schedule throttling with LucidLink in Windows. Now last Tuesday on the Tuesday Tips, I showed you how you can use throttling from right within the LucidLink client. As you remember, we would go into the Lucid app here, as you see on the right. We would open up the control panel, and if we go to settings, you would see that we can throttle our download rate here, and we can throttle our upload rate. But if we want to schedule this throttling, for example, say you're doing backups, and you're doing the backups directly to the cloud, or you're replicating them to the cloud by replicating to a LucidLink share. Well, there's no way in the LucidLink client GUI to do that. But it's like really simple though how we can schedule this. So what we're going to do is, since we can't use the GUI, what we're going to do is we're going to create two little batch files, and we're going to schedule them in Windows Scheduler. So using Notepad, you can come in and you can create a file. As you see here, I have two of them already created, LucidLink throttleback.bat. If I go and edit this file, what we see, we just have one line. If you take this line right here, and right here is we can specify the rate of the throttling. So I've currently set this at 2 megabytes. Now, most people refer to their bandwidth, their internet bandwidth, in terms of megabits. So remember, there's an 8 multiplier here. So 2 megabytes equal 16 megabits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the throttling in the morning, say when everybody comes into the office. I'm going to throttle back because by default LucidLink is going to grab all the bandwidth it can to send and receive data. But let's say we're trying to upload a large amount of data, but it comes into the workday and the rest of the personnel in the office need to share that bandwidth. So I'm going to throttle back at the start of the workday, say 9 a.m. I'm going to throttle it back to using only 2 megabytes or 16 megabits. Also, if you look here, let me move this out of the way. Also, if you look here, I have a second one to where I set it back to unlimited. I'm going to run it wide open, just as LucidLink runs normally. And this is the command that I would put into this file. I just simply call this file LucidLink throttle open.bat, and the one that sets the throttling, that throttles it back to use less bandwidth, I call it LucidLink throttle back.bat. Okay, once we have these two files created with the appropriate command, now here, remember, you can substitute any value you may need to. If you put 1 megabyte in there, that means you would be throttling it to 8 megabits, right? We can also do this in kilobytes, bytes, and so forth. So just remember to do the conversion to megabits. Now, once we have these two files created, you can pause the video and type the exact things that I have in here, right? What we're going to do is we're going to open Windows Task Scheduler. So I'll simply go into the search and I will type schedule, and there we go, we have Task Scheduler. So I open Task Scheduler up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create a basic task. We're going to give this a name. Now the first one that we're going to do is the task to throttle back our bandwidth. So I'll call it the same name as the file, LucidLink throttle back. All right? And then I will say next. We're going to do this daily, because we're going to do this daily, say at 9 a.m. when everybody is in the office. I am now just going to simply change this to 9 AM. I type an A. And so I'm going to start this. It's going to reoccur every day, and at 9 a.m. I'm going to run this. What am I going to do? I'm going to start a program. Click Next. The program, I'm going to browse to it, is going to be LucidLink Throttle Back. I select it. I say Next. And I simply say Finish. Now, the next one that we're going to do is going to be where we open it back up again to unlimited. So once again, we'll create a basic task. I'll call this task the same thing as the file name, so LucidLink. Let me see it here. There we go, LucidLink Throttle Open. So LucidLink, and I'll say Next. We're going to do this on a daily basis. And we're going to run this one, say, at 5 p.m. when everybody goes home for the day. So this is set to run. We're going to open the throttling, unlimited at 5 p.m. And I'll say Next. Start a program. Browse to our throttleopen.bat file. Say Next. And that's it. Now, if you look here, you will see that every day at 9 a.m. we will throttle back at our current setting to 2 megabits / 16 2 megabytes / 16 megabits, and then at 5 p.m. every day we're going to just open it right back up to unlimited. And that is how you can throttle LucidLink when you're sharing bandwidth either in a household or, more specifically in an office area. Thanks for joining, and catch you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.